Good morning. Time to get to the airport. I've got my bags packed and everything, and I'm ready to roll, and it's 3 a.m. Here we go. Early morning flights. Fun times. 3 a.m. Arriving at the airport. When you show up early, sometimes it's not necessarily a good thing, because it's funny how everybody kind of gets kind of into this, what's the word, competitive get to the front of the line, even though there'll be people like myself and another person waiting over here for them to open. That's someone over here in the area. So I'm in the premium line. I'm just waiting for them to start. I was the first one to get through, thankfully. Okay, now we're going to 214, and we have fast check. Thank God, when you're over here in Europe, remember, they don't take the shoes off to go through security. Why are we still doing that crazy monkey business? Anyway, boarding starts at, I believe, 5. I think it closes at 5:10. My bag is checked in. Yeah, it's after 4 a.m. So going through the fast check, which I guess I have to wait for them to open by the looks of things. Oh, that's crazy. It says to this way. Fast check. But it's not open. So how the heck do you go through fast check when it's not open? Fast check. I don't know what that's all about when you hear this early. All I smell is the smell of bread. And just as we got here closer to the airport, I could smell what smelled like carob. Fast check isn't open, but he sent me to the sideline. What a cool guy. The most sense. 214, gate at 5:05. Oh, here we go. Through. They want you to show up and book. So that was quick and painless. All I had to do was take my jacket off, and they're more concerned about the liquids than even the electronics. In all honesty, electronic-wise, I had my iPad and my 2 phones in my purse. Didn't even bother me. It all stayed in, and I kept my shoes on. That was the quickest pass through for security I've ever seen. It is so quiet in here. Eating point. I'm going to the lounge, assuming it's open. Bizarre, you go up to go down. I swear I just went up to come right back down. This is really interesting. And I don't know, 214 is right in front of me. They're going back up again. How funny is that? See that? 214's up. These are the hundreds. We're going to the 200s. Can't make this stuff up. That's kind of cool. It was going really slow, and it sped up when I got on it. All is peaceful. I like these early morning flights. quiet in the airport. That's like when I like to travel the best when there's less people. 214's over here. And even last coming in here was quiet because it's after midnight. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out. So it's after 4 in the morning, and there's nobody out here. Yeah, the lounge wasn't even open, so I'm just guessing it's sit and wait for at least 45 minutes before any form of boarding. And I'm unsure whether or not I have to get on a bus, but I'm pretty sure I will. Wait, that says access strictly forbidden. I have to wait until they open up the gate area. And that's bizarre. So I checked in on that side. Okay. Looks like I'm hanging out until they open the gate. And nothing else is open right now. At least I'm here early. The early bird gets the worm. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. All those silly things you're used to hearing. So, yeah. I gotta stop over in Lisbon. And then you know where I'm headed to? Maybe you know. Maybe I've already said it. I don't even remember. I need water though. My mouth is so dry. Ugh. I got a couple hours of sleep, kind of, but not really. So, yeah. I think I'll have to just go downstairs and wait. Sit in a chair until they open this area. Well, unfortunately, they don't even close until 7, and my flight's at 6. So, kind of stinks, but I guess I'm waiting. It's all good. It's not very many people here anyway. I'm on the plane. 1A. And then when I get to my connection, I'm going to be in the back of the plane. Oh. I couldn't get up front, but maybe I can ask. I should have asked over there, but they fly in a half an hour. It's time for takeoff. 40 minutes to my destination. Music playing in the Beautiful. I love the lights at night, in the mornings. Everything's peaceful from afar, right? Navigating my way to find out where's my gate to get to Madrid. Oh, we're going up the ramp. Up and around. Well, I'm familiar with this airport. I spent enough time in it. So, terminal. I have to go check my gate. Madrid. Yep, now you know, if you didn't already. It's kind of an obvious. Madrid on top. 7:55. It looks like it's delayed to 8:10. Okay. So, it looks like it might be delayed, which is perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with 15-minute delay. I'm going to go to the lounge. I'm actually going to see if I can get an upgrade on my ticket and get better seating, because I'm in 25A right now. It's at stands. Heading to the lounge. Remember this from the other day when I spent the entire day in this airport? I'm back, but this should be a shorter trip. Alright, we're going up. Trying to get through the madness. It's kind of silly, but it's true. There we go. See if I can get some assistance on my ticket and seating. So I already know I'm going to be told I can't. Oh, wait a minute. There's another. This looks like a totally different lounge. Ooh, maybe I should try this one. They have two different lounges. Lounge A&A. But I also need to go check on my ticket. So I'm going to go to the TAP lounge and see if they can help me. And last time they told me no camera. So I've got to go downstairs to check on the ticket. But funny enough, my priority pass works in the other lounge anyway. So I have to use the restroom first. As far as I've seen, this is actually a nicer lounge than the other one. I wish I'd seen it before. It was hidden in the corner. Can't miss me. Cappuccino. By far the best coffee I've had the entire time I've been in Portugal. In the lounge. So gate 13. Still didn't get a chance. I am delayed by 15 minutes, so 8:10 we're supposed to leave. I'm gonna still see if I can upgrade that seat though. Otherwise I'm in the back of the plane. I stood in line trying to check on my ticket, but it really wasn't worth my time and energy. So we're just going to gate 13, which is probably in the process of boarding. This is a different part of the airport I wasn't in on my travels. Look at this. The sun is rising, so look at that outside. A little bit foggy through this window, but 13. Yeah. Airplane stuff, airport noise. What beautiful skies alive. We're all waking up, coming out of the slumber. Should be awaiting a delayed flight. Now it's delayed to 8:20. The plane hasn't arrived, is my understanding. Bus. But there's more than one, so it's not a big deal. Surprisingly long distance to drive around to get to the part where our actual airplane is. Military plane. This looks like our plane. Or not? It's supposed to be us. In the back. Ooh, that's noisy. That was the quickest boarding I've done. And we boarded from the back of the plane, and since my actual seat is in 25A, I'm not even going to bother having it changed, but it was direct access, and I just stuck my bag up. And here I am. We're still delayed. Now we're delayed by what appears to be 8:30 maybe, because they have another bus. They have to truck in all the rest of the people from the flight. Finally making our way.
Departure, please.
Your attention, please. We remind you that your seatbelt must be securely fastened. Please stow your arm in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you.
Erik is waiting for me. So I haven't seen him in, I don't know how many years actually, but I've known him for a long time. It's funny because he was wearing a mask in his picture and I'm like, take that silly thing off your face. Baggage claim. Interesting, I'm not sure which one it is. It's kind of cool. I haven't been in the Madrid airport, this is my first time here. I see a lot of disarray. Alright, Sala 6. Okay, finding my way. I have to find a restroom. That's first. Can't miss that. A little bit of a line. This is where we're at. I'm finding my way through to get my luggage. Hopefully, I can find a restroom on the way. Exit. Elevator. Alright, I decided to opt for the bathrooms that are closer to baggage pickup, which has to be quicker. Oh yeah, I got a whole little bathroom myself. I'm taking this. Remember what I said about convenience? These things are the bomb. Yep, press down, pull it out, and just put your stuff so it's in front of you and it's visible. I like to think as I've gotten older, I've gotten much wiser. Now we need to get the big bag, which I think I've got to figure out what belt it's on because we didn't exactly make it easy to figure that out. But yeah, this is years of trying to hustle and pick up and carry it, and you know what? Make your life simpler. Here it comes. See how easy that is. Much easier. Now let's go find Erik. Take that silly thing off your face. You can breathe without it, you know. Look at you. Hey, stranger.
Hey.
Oh, long time no see. How many years? I don't even remember. Too many. Taxi time.
This is actually the first.
Something crazy going on in Spain still. All showered, hair washed, dressed, and ready to rumble. A little Spanish tapas. Food. Feed me. Actually, not just me, but Erik too. This is Erik's sweet little humble abode. I love it. It's very modern and it's very sweet. He's got 2 bathrooms and a bedroom in here. And then he has his own office space back over here. So this is really cool because if you ever come to Europe, apartments are not always this big. This is my explosion of my suitcase stuff. And I'm bringing just this on my next trip tomorrow. And yeah, I think I've downsized really, really well. A little bit of an explosion, but you're not seeing what it was before either. And I'm so grateful he has a washer so I can wash up some clothes tonight. So those just went in. So now we're off to eat. This is the apartment complex. Really, really cool. Very modern. That is bizarre. I've never filmed upside down before. All right. Ah, what a gorgeous day. It's like perfect temperature too. This is lovely. This is a great location. Not that I've been out to the city yet. We're working on that. But yeah, it's beautiful. We're gonna go get something to eat. Oh wait, I'm way dropping the ball, but you'll understand why. Because we're having good conversation and because this is so good. We're just eating off the menu of the day. Vegetables, yummy. We had a great lunch, took a cat nap, and now we're going downtown into the soul. That means sun, soul. What's that? That building over there.
So There used to be a bunch of things. Right now, it's a old age home.
Oh, wow.
Next to it.
We're going to catch the metro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Pacifico, by the way. So, you're making a
Pacifico. Yeah, okay, Pacifico. Taking a mental note of where to go for the metro.
Right. So if you ever have
Rhyming.
to, when you go run around by yourself and I gotta work, you'll know. Because I
Find
gave
my
you
way around. And we go down.
what I keep.
Okay, here you go.
Alright, let me go first. I'm going to.
Coming down. I am his walking cane because he's having trouble. Are we doing the escalator or are we walking down? Walking. Okay. It's the metro for Madrid. This is line 1 we're going to take when it comes in. And here it comes. Perfect timing. There's our train, our metro. Where she stops, we don't know. This way or the other way? That way? Alright, he's navigating. We're going up the escalator. It's interesting to see how people just walk right at you. Look at the ceiling. See, I always look up. That's really low. It feels really low up here, the ceiling. The way you're coming up on the escalator, it feels like it's super low. Yeah, you got an escalator help you. You can take that off, I can't wait to see the architecture around Madrid. I've only seen pictures. There we go. These big, beautiful cities with this gorgeous architecture. Oh my gosh. I'm in heaven. Architecture heaven.
Alright, so stop for a minute.
I love that. I want that terrace.
So these used to be buildings, big houses.
Right.
And then right now they're all pretty much office buildings.
Oh, wow. Well, some people live in them, I'm sure. Too much to maintain?
Too noisy, right?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. He's showing me around over here. Where are we at?
Look that way. You see the
See
bear?
that cool little bear? Isn't he cute?
Okay, there's a story behind that I'll tell you about.
Okay.
Back when Madrid was village age, right?
Yeah.
Cappuccino, whatever, is walking by, and the bear is eating the fruit of the tree.
Aww.
It's also a madroño. The tree is called a madroño, right? Also the bear. And it became the symbol of Madrid because they're like, well, where are you going? Well, where the bear is, the berries of the madroño.
Oh, that's cool.
And that just became so on all of the Madrid flags and everything. And I don't know if we can get close to it, but here's the other thing. This also used to be a major transport hub, like the Apple stores over there.
Okay, so it's like the central
It's
commercial
the central
space.
commercial district, right?
Tio Pepe.
And
Right? Like your
monstrosity
spice? Yeah, this monstrosity.
that they built
Of the metro.
caused so much angst, right? Because you have people like myself that are like, what the fuck is this? Right? That's,
I can hear you better when you take that off.
and then you had, oh, it's so modern. But what they're doing is they got rid of, right?
Yeah.
They're getting rid of all of basically they're redoing all the pavements, right?
Yeah.
So everything is now going to be a pedestrian zone.
Yeah.
So that's where,
Back to the original.
right, that's where all of this that you see, all this construction stuff,
Yeah.
is because they're basically lifting
Redoing
up all the pavement.
pavers and all the
They're
cobbles.
doing everything, right?
So now you know. That's them redoing the paving. That's so cool. I just love the way that they built the glass out on their terraces like that. I mean, I love the architecture, and I just go crazy for it.
His
Barber,
his
mustache.
yeah. So anyway, but
He asked Erik, how many windows do you think are in this square? And he turned around, he guessed, but the guy said, none, they're all doors. Because they are, if you look, they're all walking out to terraces, they're doors. So cool. Fun little tidbits. Yeah.
this is where the
Big clock tower over there. What were you looking for?
well, two things. One is, well, so anyway, this is basically City Hall, right? But
City Hall. He's looking for something. He's got a history to tell. On the corner it said Puerta del Sol.
yeah, no, there's a placard. And I don't know if did they get rid of it. Now, by the way, that's a civil guard.
Yeah. Well, we might be standing next to it right on the other side of this.
It could be behind us. It's supposed to be here. And what kilometer zero is,
Yeah.
basically every highway in Spain originates from this
here.
point.
Oh wow.
Right?
Okay.
So this is why they call it kilometer zero. So you go to Galicia, it's 800 kilometers away. The numbering starts right here.
That's cool.
So that's
This is the point of origin.
It's the point of origin for all the national highways. So
See, there's Puerta del Sol. That's the name of this street that we're on right now. I love
well, the street's actually a Dorchester.
the buildings to indicate it's more art. See, we need more art. We don't have enough art anymore. Like, what's that building up there on the left?
Probably another.
It looks like a theater.
This is the thing.
La
is-
Mallorquina.
All right, so that's,
Okay, what is it? It's probably an old. I smell sugar in the air.
That's exactly what it is. It's an old pastry shop.
It's an old pastry shop.
That
We need to find out if they
From
have any
18
cookies that I can eat. I need gluten-free cookies.
yeah, good luck.
No, they exist.
But the
I'm gonna look.
you see, it's founded in 1890.
Okay, well, we gotta go over there just because it's places like this. You got tourists outside with a guide. Oh yeah, fancy pastries. Oh, how pretty. Ooh, all the beautiful cookies. Look at this. Didn't they used to call those something like pareos or something? Florentinos. It's just, it's sugar, but it's art.
Tejas in Spanish, or the tiles that are on top of the buildings.
Yeah.
Those are those. Those are
okay.
tejas. So
I was thinking of the
that's-
lace pirouettes. I think it's a French thing, actually. Okay, so I want to go inside just because.
Go inside. I'll wait for you.
Total
Me llegaba y tienen menos de codorniz.
lots of meringue. Oh my gosh, just to come in and see. I definitely don't see anything gluten-free, but it was worth a try. These are the places you go after a late night. You come in and have a warm pastry and a coffee or cappuccino. Yeah, really beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's go find Erik. You got history on that thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, it's a casino.
Yeah.
Looks like a casino. Okay. You gotta pronounce it properly, or they'll think you're talking about a brothel. At least that's the way it is in Italian. You say casino, and they're like, No, you mean casino. Oh my gosh, those buildings are gorgeous. Oh, so the architecture, like what the hell happened to us? We've devolved. Look at the crap we're building now. It's all junk.
So we're going this direction?
Okay, we're gonna go off to the left. Man, I could just stand here and just
I want to show you.
stare at all this and that beautiful tower.
The Plaza Mayor.
Dome. Plata Mayor. Oh yeah, there's also, I feel like I've been here before. Probably in another life. Actually, my mom was supposedly pregnant with me when she came to Madrid. It was during, well, it's 1974, 97, no, 1973, 74. Wasn't that what, or maybe it was the year before I was born, but she was telling me it was during the Catalan time. Look at this building with the tiles. Oh. And then this one too, like this really got my attention over here. We have a tour guide over here. Wow. If you could see it in person, it's just amazing to me. Calle de la Sal. I told them I want a horchata. It's one of my favorite things to get over here with the tiger nuts. If you don't know what they are, they're actually tubers and not nuts. And it's not almond milk. Ooh, ah. You know what's funny is in a way, just walking up to it reminds me of Piazza Garibaldi over by me when I was living over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. The colors and everything. This is really cool. So when you were a young whippersnapper, you would hang out here with your buddies? Oh, okay. Ooh, look at this. Okay, this one right here. I gotta go over here because this is just gorgeous. And that architecture, like that would be my home. If I were to choose, it would be that building there. I'll take the whole thing. It might be two, actually. I'm gonna go all the way over there. I'm exploring. Poor Erik, he can barely move. He's got edema in his lymphedema. So he's having issues with swelling and barely able to walk. Kawaii Cafe, how ironic is that? Oh my gosh, look at this. Like, this is phenomenal. I tell you, architecture was one of the things I wanted to get into when I was a kid because I used to draw. Well, I still do, but not like I used to. I'm trying to get a really good look. It's just so beautiful and simple. La Cure Gourmand. Yeah, that's beautiful. This is like really nice. Okay, we're at the very corner that caught my attention. Like that's what caught my attention right there. Calle Mayor. Oh, the history, I'm sure, right? Let's go find Erik. I already feel bad because I can only imagine Erik's like, yeah, she'll go take off on me, but she'll be back. This is just gorgeous. I love this architecture. It's patiently awaiting me. Here I am. You got to see this building. Look at these tiles. Like now I have to zoom in on it. It's just so incredible. Like its color. It's too massive to really catch all the detail. Erik was saying that back in the day they had everything from markets to hangings and events and everything else, you name it, right? And more doors, right? These aren't windows, they're all doors. Case in point, the guy up here hanging out on his balcony, looking at his cell phone. That's hilarious. Those are all doors. Are they even the very, very top? You sure those aren't windows? They're doors. That's going to be the running joke for the rest of this trip when I'm in Madrid. Wow.
Hello, my friend.
Going through a tunnel, an arch. And that's one of the things I was saying in my videos in Venice, is like how everyone is connected. Even the buildings, they were trying to connect so that everybody would be connected. I just love this style. He's going to show me something. Calamar?
Okay, so calamares are just
The calamar.
calamars, right?
Yeah.
But casadua
Oh.
has been here for freaking forever.
Uh-huh.
So take a look at the inside.
The old decor. Oh, neat. Look at that. Look at the stairs going upstairs. I love it. Very old-fashioned.
It's probably been here since 30s.
That's so cool. It's kind of nice, you know the history. They're still around. Some places didn't make it, you know.
So now I want to show you something even nicer.
This is a special treat. That and this architecture all around again.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, there's a Starbucks. Ignore that. I said they should be banned. There we go. So we got Mercado de San Miguel. Inside are all the little market areas. Of course, I'm sure they're a little bit more high-end, pricey. Yeah, of course. It's kind of like New York City when you go into Dean and DeLuca.
But that's the thing. This used to be the village.
Right.
This used to be.
I love how it wraps around here.
Right?
Yeah. Wow. Looky at this. Is there cars that come down here? Of course we do. Sorry, I'm over here trying to dodge traffic and I'm trying to take pictures and video at the same time. These guys are getting
all the tourists.
yeah, everybody's taking a picture. It's kind of comical. All right, let's go. I was gonna cut through there. Here we go, up into the market. Oh, so cool. There are a lot of places like this around the world. I've been to the one in Barcelona. All the different tapas. Hello.
All these are
Yum.
basically
Yeah,
fruits.
ooh.
And they have all sorts of
Artichoke.
stuff. Right? You got this, you got the fruits, you got the wine, you have the cheese, you have the... Please, stop.
Come on, you're the navigator. You're the narrator. I'm just enjoying the ride. And oh yeah, there's my favorite. The fruit. I don't see any figgies. But they got the flat pears. Those are good. Yeah, right? Don't touch. You have to tell the people who speak English like they can't understand it or something. These are my favorite dates, the mejules. I usually carry a whole box of them with me. And this is the juice, the fresh squeezed juice. Oh my gosh, you got everything here.
Well, but I'm telling you, but it's all,
It's everything high end. Smoked sardine and bacalao. Yep. It's bacala in Italian. Absolutely amazing. I mean, I can go through the whole thing, but I tell you. Wow. Now I'm just kind of wandering, and some people are having their happy hours. Oh, if you like cheese, this is a place to be. I was trying to get out of the mess. I get away from people, personally. All right, what do we got here? Cheesy poofs. Cheesy poofs. Those are cheesy poofs.
and then
Olives. Wow. This doesn't get old. Sangrias de San Miguel, homemade. I wonder if they have anything in here gluten-free. I could find something, probably.
here, here are
Churros.
and
Oh, the
sweets.
pastries. Oh, you bake me happy. I love that. You bake me happy. Madre amiga. That looks really yummy, even though it says cheese, nuts, and spinach. It looked like chocolate. See, you teased me.
But
And there's the horchata.
there's your horchata. You want horchata?
I don't know. Do I? I love that building's nice and clean. I just love the way that it's clean architecture. They're cleaning everything up. I mean, it's just like every city. You know, there comes a time when they got to do like a rinse and wash, repeat, pressure wash.
And doors.
You know, me with the pressure washer. More doors. More doors. It's all doors. Just remember that. It's all doors. I found some gluten-free options, actually. There's a whole bunch in the area. If you're not familiar with it, you wouldn't know it exists, but you do a little reconnaissance, a little research, and you'll find it. I love this. This is like tons of juicy, yummy. It's all inviting, even if it isn't gluten-free. I'm like, oh, I almost want to go in there and just eat, but I can't. And more buildings of beauty
And then
and
the place you were
grandeur.
talking about. Oh yeah.
He's going to show me the sangria place. So it's all like homemade? Mostly for the tourists, because the Spanish don't drink sangria typically. Nor do the Portuguese and a lot of other people.
The place has been around since I think 1909.
That looks like it's been here too for a while. Maybe. The building has. That's cool. She's hanging out at the door. Or he. I can't tell. Look at the detail around each one of those doors. The
So you
symbol
got-
of the city is the bear.
You got the crown. I'm not really sure what the stars are for. There should be 7.
There's 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So there are. If you look at the Madrid flag, there's 7 stars on it, and each one is for it's for one of the regional autonomous areas of within the Comunidad. So.
Oh, how pretty is this? This reminds me of a space, the one part of Rome, like the municipal area. Is it?
Well, first of all these like clothes are brand new. They
Okay.
didn't exist 3 months ago.
Oh, this is so nice.
I want to
This
show
has a
you.
nice feel to it.
Look at this one.
All doors. Just saying. All right, so here we are.
Casa de la Villa. They normally call Madrid La Villa, right? It's almost like a feminine word for the village, right? This building of the Casa de la Villa was basically constructed as the town hall for the initiative of King Philip the Fourth in 1629. It's been everything from it's been town hall, it's been prison, it's been honest to God, that's some poet or
Some poet who's dressed like he's a warrior? Or is that just the attire of the era?
Attire of the 1600s.
Kind of reminds me of the Three Musketeer attire, whatever you want to call that dress. I used to be really good at that stuff. I used to know a lot of little details. It says a Don Alvaro de Bazan.
Who does it say?
Don Alvaro de Bazan. It's hard because of the way that it's in. Okay, so it's a Don Alvaro de Bazan. Yeah, I said it right. Cool.
But it's just
The doors. The doors. right?
More doors.
Lots of doors. Let's see. I'll be right back. I gotta get the knockers. Oh, it's too funny. Like, seriously, these are cool. They're upside down hearts. Oh, I know why I wanted to walk over here, and I'll show you in a second because it just revealed itself. And this is what I do. Look at these the stonework in this is just phenomenal. Going all the way up to the details, almost like a mosaicing quartz pattern and all sorts of stone. And then there's the arch. That's what I felt drawn to come over here for. That. I keep getting photobombed. It's all good. Pretty, pretty. And then on the very top, I don't know if you can see that blue tile on that steeple. Cool. Wow, they've really done a lot of work here. That's for sure, you can tell. All this detail work, like, and like Erik was talking about, you know, they're basically renovating. They're making it so that this is all walking. And we do need to be walking more. Like, I think we humans have devolved into the point where we're relying on transportation. Like, I get it. If you're in the country, like I was when I was in Portugal, you need a car to get around. But if you're in a city or you're in towns like this, there's no reason why you shouldn't be walking. And you wear the right shoes. Because I learned, it's like with age comes some wisdom. You get enough experience of cobblestones chewing up and destroying your shoes as you start to realize, see, this is just this is all raw stone. That's so beautiful. You learn that your feet are more valuable. They got to take you everywhere in life than the shoes that you put on your feet regarding, oh, they're pretty, they're beautiful. Like, I've had some gorgeous shoes over the years, and they have destroyed my feet. That's all I'm saying. Here's my feather. You know I'm finding feathers at my feet everywhere I go, right? You know it's art when they turned around and they put the tiles so that when you look up, it's above you and not just fancy under your feet. Now, how cool and beautiful is that? This beautiful building. Oh, and then you got this other one coming up. This one right here. Remember when I was in Venice and I was going up to these corner buildings and going, wow, that must be a wedge of a building on the inside. Like technically, how do you have your furniture and everything? Yeah, we could have walked that way, actually. We could have walked through there, but it was still... Yeah. See pastries. Casa Fundada. Crossing the street. Sweating's good for you. That means you're pumping your lymph system. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice old church. Tuk-tuk and a motor. Wow, cool. Okay, burnt out on the churches, but I think this is cool. Now that's traditional, old style. I like it. You peek in and you get like the other one. Yeah, that's cool. Alrighty. The architecture, where do I end up? At the Italian embassy. How funny is that? You can't make this stuff up. Yeah. Everybody just rubs his ass for luck, I guess. You can tell, can't you? It's polished well. Hello, mister. Coochie coochie. Pat him on the back. Now I got some good luck. And this is ruins, right?
These are Roman ruins.
Roman ruins. And he's pondering. Should I tell anybody about it? Or should I cover it up and act like it wasn't there? the ruins, because a lot of times when you would be renovating your house in Italy, they said if you found ruins, you covered it up because otherwise the state would confiscate it.
Well, it's not that complicated. It's you'll never, you know, there should be a building here.
Yeah.
And it'll take, 4 years for the archaeologists to go discover it. So it's cheaper to just put it in glass and be done with it.
Yeah. That's wild. It's a fine line of maintaining the old and then going, you know what, let me repurpose it. Market Old Madrid. Look at that pretty plum, that eggplant, aubergine color. Oh. Architecture galore. My gosh. This, like I said, never gets old in my book. And I know Erik can appreciate me doing all these pictures and videos because he's also a photographer, aside from being another computer geek like myself. Although he went to school for, was it rocket science? He's kind of a little intelligent. I tease him. You went to Syracuse, didn't you?
I went to Buffalo.
Buffalo. You went to Buffalo. Oh, this is the place you were taking me, and it's closed.
It's closed. This is the place I was telling you that's been around forever, right? We'll come back.
Yeah, well, I'll be here.
Now, the most important part is look to your right.
Yes.
That's La Medina, right? It's the cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
that there.
Crypta Cathedral. Yeah.
That there is the Royal Palace.
The Royal Palace. Yes, because a lot of people don't know that Spain is still a monarchy as well, right?
But they don't live there.
They don't live there. Where do they live?
They live in La Calzona, which is it's out in the east, right? But all of the official ceremonies are done here.
Wow. Wow, we're coming at the very perfect time. Look, you can't see the sunset like we do. We see it. It's incredible. Oh my gosh. Apparently this is a good time to flock in this direction. Wow, what a wispy, glorious evening. So my phone froze up and Erik is way ahead of me. And I'm just still admiring this amazing cathedral. Wow. And that sunset is just breathtaking. And he finally stopped because he saw me. I see you, dude. I'm catching. He's known me for 25 plus years. I'm sure that we always come together and I hold him accountable. He knows I'm a tough love mama with him. But he asked for my advice, so he knows he's gonna get it. Because he's willing to ask, I'll give it. Wow. That's just unbelievable. That's some old stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Notice what do you notice the coat of arms over here?
Something missing?
No, above the angel.
Above the angel, the coat of arms in here? I see a little head above the little, what is it, a bell?
It's the papal.
Oh, the papal. Oh.
It's a cathedral.
It's a cathedral. Yeah. And this over here is the palace. And like you said, the palace is really only used for official functions and such. I'm sure that, well, do they have like tours of the castle?
What was that?
Do they do tours of the castle over here? The palace, not castle, sorry.
Sorry, castle.
I know, my mom's my head.
Yes, they do, but it's only on certain days and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And then
of course.
on Wednesday, 11 o'clock, they'll come out with the horses.
Do the change of the guard and all that fancy schmancy.
The only time
Is when they're in.
No, it's not when there is. Just when there is, there's nobody that gets near this place.
Yeah.
So
The sun's about to disappear.
you look
Yeah.
at this coat of arms.
That one has a crown.
Right. Well, guess what? What do you think is behind you?
Yeah, the palace.
Right. So that's the royal coat of arms. So the X is the same X in the flag of Florida
Huh.
because Florida was part of Spain.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the royal X, and then you have the royal coat of arms, and each one of those sections means something. Right. It's the coat of the Borbones. So it's Castilla, León, Aragon, and basically the País Vasco. Right?
That's cool.
And
Those
because
copper
it's the
doors in
crown, it's
there. Look at the doors. There's copper doors in there. Those green copper doors. More doors. You know doors are portals. Hey, just saying.
That is a fetish.
Well, that's where you go between realities through the portals, the doors.
Anyway.
Look at the sky though. Like that's so beautiful the way I love the afterglow. So pretty. He said over here overlooks the Prado, and I'm sure it was an amazing sunset to be over here for, but boy, the whole sky is just lit up. It's beautiful. Check out those sights. It's like angels up in the sky.
Mañana yo voy al consulado y luego vamos a comer a la oficina.
So much to say. Can you hear the beautiful music in the background? I did it my way. It's pretty when it's lit up at night, huh? Yeah. That's where the music's coming from. Beautiful. It's a gift. When you have a gift like that, when you have any gift, you should gift it to the world. That's your purpose. Not to withhold it. I know, probably myself, I got a lot of different things I gotta gift to the world. I'm working on it. We're all works in progress for sure. Top of Rua.
Yeah, that's an outdoor bar, right? And it overlooks all of what
Oh, I bet that's one hell of a view. That's cool.
And
Yeah.
that is, so that building used to be Torre España or Edificio España.
That's
right?
cool.
And
Just the detailing in this.
and the Chinese bought it.
Oh wow.
And the first, they were forced to keep the facade.
Uh-huh.
So the first couple floors are commerce, and then the rest is basically high-end apartments.
Yeah. Beautiful part. There's still, yeah. You were telling me about the Roman ruins.
There's
I'll find you a spot. Even if you want to sit under the statue. Leo Vigilio. And all these sycamore trees. It's interesting, sycamores, huh? There's got to be something about the sycamore tree, because even down in Naples when I lived there, all around the park that I used to bring Angel to, it was surrounded with the sycamores. He's going to sit down and I'm over here taking video. So that's the opera house over to the left. And the palace over there. What a beautiful doggy. Reminds me of my Angel. She was part husky. So pretty. Really nice. He was saying that over by the palace, the street that goes through, over there, there's a cave underneath where all the different layers of the Roman ruins and all are. So we have the opera house over here. That's probably hotels, I'm guessing. Really beautiful. It's a nice area. Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Wow. Oh, how gorgeous is this place? Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. We'll have to come back here.
Seoul is that way.
That way. I was just looking at this beautiful architecture once again. All right. I found gluten-free. So Spanish for gluten-free is sin gluten. And 100% vegan too. I wasn't looking for that, but if you're looking for it, there you go. So we're gonna see what they got inside and go sit down because Erik needs a break. The clock struck 9. Metro Seoul, Tio Pepe. This is where we are. Making our way back. We're back. I'm over here and I'm finishing up my packing. And Erik is over there trying to figure out what time we're leaving in the morning. Cause I'm like ready to crash and burn. I'm so tired after yesterday. Like I got like an hour and a half of sleep in the middle of having to go to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so we got a carry-on. I'm leaving my purse behind. Leaving the big bag and all this mess, all this stuff. Well, I'm wearing that tomorrow, so yeah. Good night, sweet dreams. See you tomorrow.